Hello everybody and welcome to IL-2 Battle of Stalingrad. Today, and probably the next few weeks, I will be playing this game with the new feature they added, the scripted campaign. First, let me talk a little bit about the game. IL-2 Battle of Stalingrad is the next generation of IL-2 games. So they've had 3 expansions, or the third one, the Battle of Kuban, is about to come out this year. But Battle of Moscow and Stalingrad have been out for a little while. The game's fantastic. I love it. The flight models, the graphics, it's a beautiful game. The only thing I wish they'd add was, campaigns and stuff, which they did. They added a new scripted campaign, and I'm so excited, and I thought I would try it out with all of you together. Yeah, it's 10 Days of Autumn, so we'll be taking off as a German pilot today, and there are 15 missions. So this is in fact a scripted campaign, meaning it's not dynamic like you would see in Rise of Flight or IL-2 1946. Even though IL-2 1946 and those previous IL-2 games did have scripted campaigns. And the guy that wrote this one also wrote some of those. So that's pretty good. So we're coming from a good background. Let's go ahead and check our realism before we go any further. So we have all of this set on. We're going to keep autopilot on just in case there's a really long mission, but I don't think we'll really need it. I don't know why this always turns on. I don't want more assist for bombing, or aiming assist, any of that. What's this? Looks fix a view on your enemy. I'm not sure. We'll keep the navigation markers on because the campaign suggests you do that due to the scripting nature of it. And allow spectators. I am going to keep that on just in case. And instrument panel, I don't know about that. Let's keep it off. Let's try without it. Let's make this semi-hardcore. All right. So we're going to start a new mission. It's mission 1, Through the Rain. So I'll go ahead and read this all to you. And just a heads up, I am going to butcher the hell out of these Russian names. So if you don't want that, I guess you can skip this. It is definitely a wall of text, but here we go. 3 ghastly gray shadows, forced by the low clouds that stay close to the ground, were quickly rushing to the northeast. Under them, a wide, sleetly blue belt of the Volga flashed now and again through the gasp of the fog and the rain, their only reliable landmark in such weather. Perhaps if the situation had been slightly different, I would have found time to enjoy the scenery, comparing the predatory silhouettes of our aircraft with the formidable Valkyries from Norse sagas, but not today. Today, everything went wrong from the very start. Oh, I missed that. From the morning began with me burning myself badly with spilled coffee. Then, abruptly deorienting weather conditions made us return early from the mission, and our preparations to relocate, which had been in the afternoon, started far behind schedule. Only a few vehicles from the fuel transport convoy reached the airfield, the rest firmly stuck in the mud somewhere along the way to Dungo. After refueling, some of the fighters took off immediately, while all we could do was wait. It was just starting to rain and snow, and that didn't bode well. Bad flying weather was expected for the next day. I started to prepare for the relocation at my own risk and ordered the remaining fuel divided up amongst the flight's aircraft, believing that I could make it regardless. When it seemed like our problems were behind us, Schultz, the leader of the second pair, couldn't handle the soaked ground and spun around across the runway, breaking his landing gear strut. After much too long of a delay over the airfield, I decided to fly in a group of 3. And then, when the red eye of the fuel reserve lamp lit my half-dark cockpit before I estimated it would, my nerves began to give way. Below was unfriendly territory, just recently occupied by our forces and teeming with Russians, trying to break out. Should my engine stop, a forced landing, or a parachute jump could easily cost me my life. I also understood perfectly well that if I didn't deliver the remaining aircraft to Mikolavo, I would probably have to say goodbye to my position as commander of the flight, but that to the long-awaited rank of lieutenant as well. Not the most inspiring prospect. We just passed Sarista, since landing at the unequipped site seemed like suicide. According to the map, we still have about 60 kilometers to Kalin. I need to make it to that airfield at all costs. Alright, Sorry about that. I'm not very good at reading off of a computer screen. It's always been a problem for me. Like ebooks, I can't do it. I need a real book. But anyway, let's see. It's October 19th, 1941. Weather completely overcast sky. Oh, fantastic. And my code name is Hawk1. That's pretty dope. Um, Flying mission, relocate yourself as part of Flight Donga airdrome to the other airdrome. Your leader, land on direct approach due to low fuel. I am the leader, that's neat. And I have 40 liters of remaining fuel and will be buying BF-109 F2s. Alrighty. And this mission does start mid-air. So I'll go ahead and start, and I'll see you guys on the other side of the loading screen. Alright, and here we are on the briefing screen. So I guess we are starting here, and we have to end up over here. So we're pretty much just following the Volga all the way up to our airport, Migalavo. Probably butchering the hell out of that again, I'm sorry. So anyway, let's look at our plane. This is a BF-109 F2, I believe, right? There's so many variants. Pretty sure, yep, BF-109 F2, cool beans. Alright, we can change our paint scheme if we want. I'll probably keep it as the official. But September 1941, October 1941. What's the date? October 1941. So I guess we should use that one, right? Because it is the same squadron, JG-52. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's keep that. That looks pretty cool. I like that. So let's accept that and get airborne. My camera's probably going to freak out when I press start because I need to reset the track R most likely. So, alright, so unpause and F12 and back it up. Alright, so here we are, folks, in our BF-109 F2. Let's turn auto level off and lower our throttle just a little bit. So, yeah, here we are. There's the Volga, I'm assuming, or maybe that's it. No, that's just a little stream. There's a lot of radio chatter as well. And I guess I don't have a map. Do I have O? Okay, yeah, here we go. So there we go. We're following our course at 45 degrees. And I played this mission already. And this mission doesn't have, there's no enemies, so I'll probably just talk. And throw in some cool shots like that. Man, I love that flyby camera. But yeah, I recently got track IR, so I'm still getting a little used to it. But overall, I think I can handle it when we get into combat. And I have to press O to see if we're on track. And we are. We indeed are. And I guess the navigation icons aren't really working either, so, you know, whatever. We'll just keep following this around. So yes, this is our aeroplane. As you can see, Battle of Stalingrad is a very beautiful game. I think the graphics are absolutely top-notch. Probably one of the most graphics-intensive games I own. And, yeah, I thoroughly enjoy it. I'm glad. I'm very happy in the direction that they're taking the game. And there are gunshots over there, so let's keep following that. Let's go over there. That looks cool. But yeah, I'm actually very impressed with the direction they're taking the game. They have this next expansion, the Battle of Kuban, looks absolutely amazing. They're adding co-op, they're adding more scripted campaigns, and they're also adding a career mode, like in Rise of Flight, which, honestly, I couldn't be happier. Speaking of Rise of Flight, I'm thinking of doing a playthrough of that as well. Because frankly, I'm better at that game than I am at this one. Also, I think Rise of Flight is a wonderful game. I bought a whole bunch of planes during the last sale, and I'm thinking of doing an Eindecker career. And sorry, for that sudden move, I had to check my dog. He's running amok. Well, it looks like they're fighting. That's interesting. Don't want to get too close. I'd rather not get hit. That would put an end to our mission fairly quickly. So I think all we need to do really is follow the Volga. And we should reach home. Let's check. Yeah, we're getting there. So, and I guess we have to land. So that sounds absolutely terrifying. I will probably crash. In all honesty, I am not very good at this game. But as we look down here, we have all of our controls. So we have our compass in the middle, altitude to the left, and we have like, I don't know what you call that, like what axis we're turning on, like rudder. Yeah. And down there we have our rudder pedals, so if we give more rudder, yeah, you see that? And there's also brakes and stuff. Like, there's all of the stuff in these cockpits are modeled, they all move. It's great, it's really great. I don't have much knowledge of it, I'd like to learn more about it. Honestly, I haven't really flown in the BF-109 F2 very much. I've been flying a lot in the G4 and G2 and F4, I think. Those are the ones. And I've also had a lot of fun in the BF-110. That plane is hilarious. I love that one. I would also like to get more into the Russian aircraft, but they're overall much harder, because the BF-109s have automatic prop pitch, fuel mixture, and for the most part, they are fully new player friendly. I'd recommend flying a BF-109 if you're just getting into the game. I think it's the easiest aircraft to take off and fly. At least for me. Maybe it's different for other people, but I find the Russian aircraft to be much harder to fly. And let's see here. Looks like there's more fighting up ahead. Let's make sure we're sticking on course, and we are. We're almost home as well. Yeah, the track IR is nice. I have an alternate button for my zoom. It's actually the hat of my joystick, so because I don't use it anymore for looking around. That always like turned me off of recording IL-2 because of having to use the joystick hat to look around and stuff. I just didn't want to get to it. And it looks like they're fighting from the forest and stuff. Wow. Guess there's some troops down there or something. Hopefully they don't take any pot shots at my aircraft. That would be very unfortunate. But yeah, this scenery is absolutely amazing. Yeah, as I said, there's no combat in this mission, but we are reaching our final destination fairly shortly. Yeah, this mission is really just an introduction. It won't be long or anything. Also, this won't be an Iron Man playthrough because I expect to die frequently. And also, since it's a scripted campaign, I don't really plan on dying or, stopping it midway or anything like that. As for Rise of Flight, I will definitely do a Iron Man playthrough. Like I said, I'm thinking the Eindecker, maybe an Albatross. Again, I find the German aircraft easier to fly on that game as well. I'd rather not fly a Sopwith Camel and immediately die trying to take off. Does not sound like an interesting or compelling series to me. Maybe to you. Let me know. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to see more of me playing flight sims. I've been trying to get more and more into them. I'm actually thinking of buying a pair of rudder pedals eventually, since I have the track R. Might as well get the full setup. But that all depends. And I figured when the Battle of Kuban, we're actually supposed to be landing. When the Battle of Kuban expansion comes out, okay, I don't know where the fuck we're supposed to go, so I should start concentrating. Where's our airfield? Okay, apparently it's ahead of us. Still don't see it. It's so foggy. And as you can see, our fuel is low. Pretty sure that's our fuel. Our fuel lights. Okay, there's flares for that. Oh, okay, there's the airfield. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. So let's go ahead and lower throttle. Lower flaps to about 30%. Hope I'm doing this all right. If not, I apologize. Alright, lower gear. And this is going to be rough. Oh dear. Sorry if I don't talk much. I should probably shut up. Raise landing gear. What the hell? What do I look like? Alright, need to pull up. Alright, getting nice and low. I might go around. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go around. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I was never going to make that landing, and I'd rather go around than die. So, hopefully I have enough fuel for this. I think I will. I mean, for noobs like me, I doubt the devs would have it, so you actually run out of fuel very quickly. I don't know where my fuel is on this thing. It doesn't matter. It's okay. I'm not worried about it. So the airfield should be directly behind me. Let's go ahead and make a wide turn. And get nice and low to the ground. And hope we come in at a very good approach. That would be preferable. I should turn my landing lights on like my fellow pilots have done. And again, I can't see the airfield. Shit. There it is. Alright, cut. Slow down. Kill some speed while we're doing this. Alright. And let's see here. Should be alright, I think. Lower flaps. And shit. Okay. Alright, here we go. Lower gear. We need to realign. Think we'll be okay. Lower flaps. Okay, get ready. This is where we might die. And flatten, flatten, touch the ground. Alright, so we gotta bounce. Okay, okay. Oh dear. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh. Alright. Well, you know, I've landed. Thank you. So let's open our canopy. Alt-C. Yeah, okay. Phew, let's get some fresh air in here. You know, it could have been a little worse. The wings are in good condition. Just need to fix the propeller a little bit. I say a little bit, but let's turn that engine off before it explodes on us. But we're alive, and if we're alive, in my book, that is a good landing. So yeah, we need to wheel this aircraft off the runway before my friends try to land. So let's go ahead and finish mission. That was a success, right? I will work on the landing off screen, I promise. Alright, so mission accomplished. Flight time, 9 minutes. And we have no victories because there was nothing around. So the next mission is Shepherds and Sheep, which I will play next time. So yeah, it's more text that I will read, and you can all look forward to that on episode 2 of my Let's Play of IL-2 Battle of Stalingrad. So this has been Wolfpack345 signing off. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. It makes me all warm and fuzzy inside. So I'll see you guys next time.